Okay, so there is one additional thing I still want to move out of our main.py file, and this is because we, in the next project, which is going to be our series project, we are going to be developing a search engine recipe, and the search engine recipe will be a big project, right? It will have a lot of files, and so what we cannot do is to put everything in the same file, right? The main.py file, because when you're developing such a big project, you need to know where to look for things, right? And each file has to have its specific purpose, right? You cannot put everything into the same file because you will get lost. Your code will not be readable. If you're working with other people will have a very hard time finding stuff that you have coded, so on and so forth. So it's really, really important to get into the habit to structure your project correctly and to move everything into separate bits and pieces so that each file has its very specific purpose. Okay, so having said that, let's see what we can move from here. Well, first of all, I'm going to delete all of these comments here because they're just using up some screen space. Okay, so first thing I'm going to move out is the model itself of our data. I'm going to move it out into a separate file. And since we're going to use this refactor to learn how to prepare to structure a proper project, I'm going to show you the best practice that I follow. So for me, the correct thing is to open up a new Python package, not a directory, but a Python package. I'll tell you in a second what the difference is. And I'm going to call this models. Okay, so this is essentially going to be a folder that holds our models. So what's the difference between a directory and a Python package? If you remember, here we created a new directory, so we right click and hit new directory, and now we created a new package. See, the package creates a empty _init_py file, and what this allows us to do is to, from other scripts, access this folder and access Python scripts within this folder. If we hadn't created this _init file, our Python scripts would not be able to access Python scripts inside of this folder. Okay, so having said that, let's create a new Python file and call this greetings. Okay, so now this file is empty. So I'm going to go ahead to my main.py, we'll cut this and paste it into the greetings. And we're missing the import, so I'm going to go back and get, by the way, PyCharm, whenever you see something is grayed out, this means that whatever you have done, or be it declaring a variable or importing something, it's basically telling you that you are not using it. You have imported this, in our case, we have imported this, but we are not using it, or we are no longer using it. So I'm going to cut this as well and paste it in here. Okay, great. So now this is fine. We can close this off because this was what we wanted to do. And so now we have a couple of errors because greetings is no longer declared in this file. So what we have to do is import greetings, right? So from models, because it's the name of the package we created, .greetings. Greetings here is the name of the file. Import greetings. Okay, so now it's working again because we have imported greetings from model.greetings, model being the name of the package and greetings being the name of the file. Okay, great.